My intuition is telling me there'll be better days.
What's up, Glamazons? Welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, welcome. My name is Natalie and this is my channel, Music to Makeup. So today's video is going to be my monthly favorites. Well, it's actually kind of been like my bi-monthly favorites the past few months. But yeah, I'm going to be talking about my favorite skincare, makeup, and a few other little random items. So if you're interested in seeing what I've been loving the past couple months, then keep on watching. And if you do like this video, please let YouTube's algorithm know by giving it a thumbs up and subscribe if you would like. Okay. Yeah, I didn't do a favorites video last month because I didn't have that much stuff. And to be honest, I really don't have that much this time either. I've been trying to not buy so much makeup. Keyword trying. But, alright, let's get right into it. I have one hair care product, and it is this Verb Reset Sealing Mist. So it's smooth and refresh, strengthen and protect. It locks in the protein supplied by the locks in the protein supplied by the repairing mask, which I don't have, and restores hair to its natural pH. This strengthening mist works to smooth the hair shaft and leave strands detangled, shiny, revived, and easy to style. So yes, anything that's strengthening, I'm all about because of my hypothyroidism. I am losing a lot of hair, and I've definitely noticed that my hair is, I guess, stronger and it just isn't breaking as easily when I've been using this. And I really do like Verb as a brand too. I feel their products are a little bit more affordable than other high-end brands, but they work just as well. Alright, moving on to skincare. Now, when I first got this in my BoxyCharm, I wasn't sure if I was gonna like it or if it was gonna work for me because it says for oily and combination skin, and I have dry skin. But this is the Dr. Brandt Pores No More Pore Purifying Cleanser. So it doesn't really say what it does other than purifies your pores, but I really like the consistency of it and my skin just feels really clear. But I'm starting to question how well it's working because you guys see this baby right here? Freaking mask related acne is ridiculous. Okay, next is this Sol de Janeiro Glow Motions Carnival Queen Glow Oil. Translucent, transfer resistant shimmer for body and face. So I feel like it has a color. Yes, dewy pink luster. So I actually just put it on. I put it on my shoulders and my collarbones. And so it's very nice oil and it gives you like the most beautiful glow. Like, oh, I'm in love with it. Alright, I think that's it for hair and skincare. So we can get into the makeup. Oh my gosh, I don't have that much stuff, guys. Alright, first I want to talk about this Juvia's Place palette. This is the Sweet Pinks by Juvia's. I love the packaging and I love the shades that are inside. Ugh, I mean, an all pink palette, it can't get any better for me. And I love that you can use all these colors in any sort of way and it will all work together. Yeah. So they actually came out with a few of these mini palettes. They each have like a color theme. This is a pink one, they have a mauve one, a purple one, a nude one. My point is I want them all, but I won't buy them all. But as soon as I saw they had a pink one, yes, I was all about that. Okay, Next this is a product I've been using for a while. I don't know why I've never talked about it on my favorites before, but it is this Sephora Perfection Mist Nude Glow. So, and it's in Universal. I remember the last time I went on Sephora to buy this, it was sold out. I thought I was the only one that had discovered this amazing product, but apparently I'm not. This, I mean, it can be used as a finishing spray or setting spray, but it is like very illuminating as well. What I like to do is it has a very nice fine spray. I'll spray it on my cheekbone. Like, you can already see the glow. And then I will go in with a powder highlighter and go over it, and it just intensifies. Like, damn. Like, look at that compared to this side. Here, I'll do it on the other side too. Alright, I see you. Like, yeah, bitch, I can see you from space. So that's just one way I like to use it. If you are going to use it for a setting spray, I would just use like the tiniest amount, because as you can see, it is very, very illuminating. Next is this Too Faced Born This Way Ethereal Setting Powder in Translucent, which I got from my BoxyCharm. It says translucent, but I was just gonna say it doesn't look very translucent to me. But I actually like that about it, because it's almost like the exact same color as my skin. So, and I just really like the coverage it gives. It gives a nice like matte finish. And yeah, I've been using this like almost every day. And if I haven't been using this, I have been using a powder that's actually translucent. The Dermablend Loose Setting Powder. So, and it says it's an original. I have been hearing people talk about this for a while, but I just never tried it. So I finally decided to bite the bullet and get it, and it truly is an amazing powder. It's great to bake with. It's great. I love using it. Like, I just love using it everywhere. A long story short. Oh, I do have some fails as well. Okay, next I have two products from Hourglass. The first one is this mini blush in Radiant Magenta. So it has like a blush mixed with like one of their ambient powders. I love their blushes so much, but this color is just divine. You think magenta, you think it's gonna be like super bright, especially looking at it in the pan, but I guess because of the ambient powder, it isn't that bright. It's just a very beautiful pink. And the next product is this another mini ambient strobe lighting powder, and this is in incandescent strobe light. So this, you can use this as a highlighter if you want like a really natural highlighter, but clearly natural is not what I'm going for when it comes to my highlighter. So what I've been using this for is buffing, and it just gives your skin the most gorgeous glow. Like, I am so in love with it. I'm gonna have to get a bigger size. They're just so expensive, man. Okay, I have a couple lip products. The first one is this Makeup Forever Artist Rouge lipstick in Vivid Naked. So this is like a new type of lipstick that they came out with. So of course I had to try their nude, and it's like the perfect nude. And I really like the formula. It's very creamy. It's very moisturizing, and it does have good staying power. It's power, not powder. It's very beautiful, like pinky nude. Alright, next is this Marc Jacobs Enamored Dazzling Lip Gloss in Not Sorry. This is definitely one of my favorite lip gloss formulas, and this color is everything. Plus, I got it on sale. Like, look at that. It's just like the perfect Barbie pink shimmer, and I'm all about that. Is that all the makeup? Okay, so I think that's all the makeup. So let me talk about this. It's kind of random, but as you guys know, or if you're new, you might not know, I make makeup brush cleaner / soap. So, I mean, I'll have my bar that I use to clean my brushes, but then I also use it in the shower. But I was always like a liquid body wash type of girl using my loofah, and I wanted to find a good way to be able to use my soap in the shower because it makes my skin so soft. So what I'll do is, I just made this, by the way. How cute is that design? And I got these little mesh soap bags. So what I do is I'll put my soap in it. I'll tie this, and then it lathers like crazy with this. It is so amazing. It literally changed my life. Oh my gosh. And yes, I gave my friend one at work, and she's like, oh my god, it's the best thing ever. I'm like, I know. Crazy how we get excited over little things like that. So next is something that I've been working on this month, and it is the Self-Love Workbook. A life-changing guide to boost self-esteem, recognize your worth, and find genuine happiness. So if you guys haven't watched any of my videos on like how to build your confidence, or long story short, I had very, very low self-esteem the majority of my life. And about 5 years ago, I started on my self-discovery, personal growth journey, and built my confidence. But it's something that I have to like continually work on. It's not something you can just do and then you're good, you know? It's something you have to keep working on. So I thought this would be a good way to do that. And this has so many good exercises in here. Self-love, the active practice of accepting, caring for, and encouraging oneself. Just as water and air are vital to survival, so too is the need to love and to be loved. Is it possible that a primary part of this necessity is the ability to love oneself? Although not a new term, the concept of self-love has been gaining popularity in recent years. Thousands are being called to consider that love is not just an interpersonal concept, feeling, or behavior, but an intrapersonal process as well. We need love from ourselves as much, and perhaps more, than we do from others. The process of self-love begins with the mere task of being able to appreciate you for you. It is crucial to be kind and considerate towards yourself. However, self-love is more than a sentiment. Beyond your ability to tend to yourself, you must remember that self-love is an intentional practice to learn and cultivate. It has a lot of information in here, and then it has exercises. Like what self-love isn't: entitlement, selfishness, sinful, an excuse, and then some obstacles in self-love: abuse, comparisons, mental illness, danger. And then it asks you, while on the journey of self-love, roadblocks are to be expected. Noting the common obstacles mentioned on the previous pages, take a moment to consider the unique hurdles that may stall your individual progress. So then chapter 2 is self-awareness and emotional exploration. It has like 100 feeling words. And then chapter 4 is self-care. But I want to do a whole video on this. I just need to get through it because there's a lot in here. Chapter 7 is self-respect and your values. I think this is something that is so important. Everyone should determine and write down what their values are. Boundaries. This is another one. I believe everyone should determine their personal boundaries and write them down. I actually have them hanging up on the wall in my bedroom. But alright, I'm not going to go through all of it, but this was a really, really good purchase. I mean, do I have to say anything else? How freaking adorable and glam are these booties? Oh, and I just love them, number one, and I love that they have a small heel. Another thing, if you don't know, I deal with chronic back pain, and I cannot wear like 4 or 5 inch heels. I can barely wear any heel, so I have to buy like kitten heels. But it's so hard to find like trendy, cute shoes that have a small heel. So when I saw these, I was like, oh, thank you. They also come in gold and silver. Now for my fails. All right, the first one is I got this, so this e.l.f., I don't know what it's called, but it's a liquid eyeshadow in 24K gold. I was hoping this would be like a dupe of the Stila eyeshadows, but it's horrible. Like, it actually swatches better than it does on my eyes. That looks good right now, actually, but when I tried to put it on my eyes, it was just very patchy, and it was more clear than really gold. Alright, next I want to talk about, I got these, I can't see because of this Epson update. So I've got these eyeliners from JD Glow, and they are literally like some of the best eyeliners I've ever used. Like, just look how like pigmented that is. But these glitter ones, hardly any of the glitter goes on. Like that was one swipe and you can't even see anything. But as you can see, it's barely anything, and that was 3 coats. So I was very disappointed by that, but I do recommend these. So there's 2 other products that were fails. I don't have them anymore. I sent them back to Sephora because they were expensive, and I'm not keeping something I'm not happy with. So let me pull it up. I'll show you and tell you the name of it. So the first thing is this Master Metals eyeshadow palette by Makeup by Mario. I saw those colors and I was like, oh, those are so gorgeous, I want to try it. So that was $48, and I put my brush into the pan, picked up nothing. The shadows would not go on to a brush. I had to use my finger to apply them, and even then, I mean, they were pretty, but I wasn't like, so yeah, I wouldn't recommend that. I don't know about his other products, but after my experience with those 2, probably won't be buying them. Alright guys, so those were my favorite products and ones that didn't work out for me for this month and the month before. Let me know what you guys think about my favorites and fails down below in the comments, and I love you. I will see you in my next video.